Whom should I show my poem to first? Oh man. My train wreck of a poem. Who should I show it to first? I mean, it was kind of... I mean, the fact that we have a choice means that we have different character routes as well. And usually what I like to do with my first playthrough is just sort of like the first character that we sort of bond with, or the first character that stands out to me, is the one that I usually just kind of go with as my first character choice, character route. I don't know how many choices there are, but I feel like, you know, that whole interaction with Natsuki was pretty funny, and I'm actually kind of curious, will she literally kill me or not? So let's stick with Natsuki here. Sure, let's just do that. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Yeah, and it kind of, you know, transitions well indeed. She wrote her poems. I was like, oh, I want to read yours. And that's the whole reason why we started writing this poem in the first place, right? Fits perfectly. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Hmm?
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said.
Well, I'll be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it.
So you're admitting that mine is pretty good?
I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Busted.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go to announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something, I don't know. We seem to be getting along decently. I can't figure out if that's a win or a loss, that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't.
Alright, this is her poem. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Good effort, I'd say. This really just sounds, it's like a poem that you, like, you know, a 5th grader, just like, you have to make a poem for for fucking literature class, and it's just like, yeah, what rhymes with fly, and you just Google all the rhyming words that rhyme with fly. Oh, there it is, try, okay, yeah, let me make a sentence that starts with try, At least that's how I used to do it.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. I mean, I feel like it's fitting for her, right? Because it kind of feels... I'm not sure if childish is the right word, but it feels like it's just from a younger person, right? And you would say that's kind of fitting of her?
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, it was basically just the point of a couple of facts, right? A couple of animal facts.
I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand, huh? Now I can kind of understand her poem a bit better.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see, she put a lot of thought into this.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized, yeah. Like, you know, with her actually explaining the process and her thoughts behind, like, the things in her, poem, it kind of makes more sense.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, huh, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? Sayori, Yuri, Monika. We got the closest with Sayori after that, so let's show it to her.
This is a good poem, Luda. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Yeah, come on. I got watching anime and video games to play, okay?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of a club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in this club room. Shouldn't that be enough proof, right? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Luda. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she is part of the reason I joined. Definitely 25% of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Alright, holy shit. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Is this about sunshine? Kissing my forehead? Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Why do I feel like the tone on which at least the last two poems have ended so far is really weird and random. I don't know much about poetry whatsoever, right? But it just feels like the beginning actually. I feel like the middle part, like the one, are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. Blah, blah, I trust you too. Like that part actually used to like, okay, that sounds like a real proper poem, right? And then like, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's just it, like kind of like just falls. I don't know. It feels funny and weird. All right, Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? That's where her inspiration came from.
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
What were you doing? Well, at least this makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line about wanting breakfast,
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
I agree, it's the most important meal of the day, they always say. Hey, that rhymed! I'm a fucking rhyme god, okay? That actually rhymed, and I didn't intend it to.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright, I'm guessing we're just gonna show it to all of them then? Let's do Yuri next then, right? And we'll do Monika last, the club president. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Do you like it?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Wait, what? How can you forget to start speaking? It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Damn, are you saying it's amateurish? Ah, so it's that bad, huh?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. So, she's either really shy, right, or conversation is just not her strong point. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. So Yuri, I feel like Yuri, when it comes to like normal conversation, she's very shy, but like when it's a topic she's comfortable about and knows something about, she's just like blam blam, she can talk like a pro.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Yeah, I noticed. Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like
that. Don't worry, Yuri. I'm not gonna tell Natsuki. You can talk shit behind her back with me. We can gossip together.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love for you to share my thoughts. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, isn't this kind of the thing that they should be doing frequently, like writing pieces of literature or writing literature and then sharing their thoughts on it, blah blah blah, things like that. Alright, damn, look at her handwriting. I feel like it is, right? Every sort of poem that we've read so far, it's actually written in like a different handwriting, which really makes it feel like just one of those attention to detail things, right? Where it actually makes you feel like, oh, this was clearly written by a different person. Alright, let's go with this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. This is one of those poems that doesn't rhyme. Usually you think this is, I feel like I've learned this sometime in school, but like, usually when you think of poems, right, you're like, oh, that it has to rhyme, but I don't think anything in here rhymes, right? but it's still a good poem, I guess. I feel like if I just don't really understand it, then I just like, yeah, it's gotta be a good poem. Because it's a good poem, that's why I don't understand it.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? No, it's like beautiful penmanship, girl.
I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all. I mean, we only had a day, right? Less than a day even. Only a night.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Damn, this is mild?
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all.
Oh god, we missed the point. We missed the point. It was a metaphor. The ghost was a metaphor and we didn't fucking get it. Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Maybe. I guess if I really get into poetry in a literature club. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll just have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, next one. Monika, the club president.
Hi, Luda. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, I'm better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in, yeah. I'm not just gonna be like, hey, it's my first day with the club, yeah, this sucks, you should totally do that different, and we're immediately gonna give suggestions. Nah, I'm not like that.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Luda. We're all a little embarrassed today, okay? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
That's true. You know, this is one of the things that we have to do to overcome that hurdle. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
I like it, Luda.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, you know, I added some cute components in there with the words I picked. Oh, jeez.
No. It kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
Oh, shit.
And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
Oh, well, thanks. If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Oh, of course, Silverstein, of course. No, I have no idea who that is.
Maybe a long time ago? He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would only apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems.
That's true. Her sentences were very short. You know, all her words were picked deliberately.
They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It would take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, okay, let's read it then. Alright, wow, we can even scroll downwards. This is a long-ass poem. Alright, let's do this. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas! Oh god, it reminds me of when I looked at the sun during the solar eclipse. Nah, I'm just kidding. Of course I didn't do that, I'm not an idiot. There wasn't even, you couldn't even see here in Europe. I was kind of sad about that. I mean, I did look directly at it, but through my PC screen, okay? Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Huh. Alright.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Yeah, I don't know shit about this.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
Okay. Okay. It's one of those topics where if you're not good friends, you'll think, I would think that you're a weirdo?
Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip
of the day. Oh, everybody, take your notebooks, write the tip of the day.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
Oh, that's a good comparison.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
Wow. That's actually pretty good advice, Monika. Solid.
Thanks for listening.
Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As if they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. How can you do like a sad smile?
What's with this language?
Huh?
Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something else. I know exactly what you mean, Yuri, right? It's just sort of written in a childlike way. But was it Yuri? I don't know if Yuri or Monika sort of explained it. But like with the way she like writes her poems, right, Natsuki, is that it's very concise and very short. And if you make short sentences, right, it usually, and it depends on the choice of words, but still, it can look like child's writing in that sense. Just like, today was good. You know, a simple sentence like that.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Luda did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Uh-oh, I feel a bit of tension in the room. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Luna liked my poem too, you know? Well, I mean, I said I liked everyone's poem. That's just because every single poem was better than mine. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Luda appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
Whoa, girls, ladies, calm down, please.
Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew bigger as soon as Luda started showing up.
Did that actually happen? The moment I like stepped one foot inside the literature club, Yuri's cup size increased by 2. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Luda, she's just trying to make me look bad.
It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Luda.
I mean, it's just different styles, right? Different styles. People like different styles. It reaches different kinds of people, you know? It's all subjective in that way. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Luda? Well? Oh god, oh my god, it's like I have to choose between them. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh god, Natsuki, Yuri, help me, Sayori. I'm kind of like leaning towards this option of a help me, Sayori, because I don't want to be in the middle of these two girls. I don't want to have to like pick one of them. Not like this, at least. You know, where both of them are present. Oh god. the thing is, I can see both of their points, right? It's like, yeah, okay, we have a lot of beautiful, expressive English words in the English language, so why not use it if you can, or if you want to? And I can kind of see that Natsuki's, you know, style choice is very cool and interesting as well, because yes, you have so many words, but if you try to choose as little words as possible while still trying to get your meaning across, that's a very impressive thing at the same time as well, right? So like, which one of the two is better? I don't know, it's just it depends on what a person personally prefers. So, just, fuck, help me out of this, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. Oh god. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable! How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Luda... Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's her immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop!
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? I completely agree.
Because...
Well... Also... Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. As Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. I cannot comment about that, considering I didn't know what her boobs looked like before. But I'd say that they're... You know, I'll give them a thumbs up for sure. Big and beautiful. Yep. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is the vice president, huh? I whispered to Monika. She nods in return. Yeah, the way Sayori handled that was pretty good, pretty impressive. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Yeah, I chickened out. I chickened out by like, yes, Sayori, help me. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Why did she like say that in a way like I've chosen her or something? Chosen her to be my girlfriend. Like, okay, well, you better take good care of her, okay? Or I'll hurt you. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Luda, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Again? And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Oh god. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes, sure. With any luck, That means that I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Luda, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that.
Could it be because of me?
I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, of course I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Luda, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
Yep, I'm certainly turning into the opposite of Anita, a sociable person. Holy fuck, it's kind of scary.
That's... Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? Yeah, why would I limit myself with just being friends with the girls when there's so much more beautiful, flourishing things that could happen? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Oh god. Gotta write another poem. Let's see. Just quickly again, right? Just first word that pops out to me. Sensation, graveyard, afterwards, vivid climax. Together, despise, childhood, laugh, pure. I can only go with climax here. Hope, music, infinite, journey, dance, extraordinary, fluffy, rose, sparkle, rainbow, extraordinary. Waterfall, fester, disarray, vanilla, joy, bouncy, incapable, promise, tragedy, tenacious, still, make a part of my mind. Nature, marshmallow, covered, melancholy, portrait, pout, precious, empty, fun, lust, precious, my precious. Memories, entropy, lucky, Valentine, giggle, embrace, misfortune, pleasure, sweet, flying, let's go with Valentine. Defeat, analysis, breathe, hair, happiness, socks, ocean, ocean man, fireworks, holiday, anxiety, ocean. Just because of the song Ocean Man. Heartbeat, firefly, summer, unrestrained, poof, games, secretive, puppy, horror, nightgown, games. Atone, vitality, bed, variance, unstable, feather, peace, vibrant, agonizing, intellectual, bed, swimsuit, don't need to read any further. Wait, I saw kawaii in there. Fuck! I wanted to pick kawaii. I saw swimsuit like, Wrath, question, nibble, melody, lollipop, hop, anger, whisper, insight, forgive, lollipop, pop, pop. Frightening, lazy, friends, universe, flower, ambient, whirlwind, extreme, suicide, philosophy. Let's go with I'm a lazy motherfucker. Calm, marriage, clouds, flee, clumsy, sadness, electricity, family. Vacation, massacre, let's kill everybody. Bliss, prayer, email, beauty, depression, jump, death, cage, fear, uncanny, the feeling we're all having right now and wherever everybody watches my video, depression. Treasure, starscape, wonderful, explode, imagination, cheeks, party, strawberry, milk, essence. Strawberry, I think I picked that last time too. Fickle, cheer, sticky, determination, candy, play, grief, pink, spinning, heart. Let's go with heart. Loud, peaceful, lipstick, adventure, landscape, cute. Warm, inferno, bunny, whistle, parfait, captive, alone, unending, destiny, color, bunny. Existence, love, headphones, skirt, desire, shiny, dazzle, time, playground, bubbles, skirt. I love skirts. Dark, heaven sent, meager, disaster, twirl, disown, romance, skipping, shopping, aura, romance. Disoriented, shame, papa, doki doki. I picked that last time. Not going for that this time. Eternity, daydream, sugar, amazing, unrequited comfort. Okay, fuck it, I'm still going with doki doki. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Luda.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Huh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Huh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really, huh? What are you hiding in there? Huh? Food? Drugs? I just wanted to look at it. Yeah, because that's the typical guy thing to do, right? That's the first thing I ask a girl as well. Girl, let me check out your purse. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. Ah, she doesn't have money and then I have to pay for it? Is that your trick? It seems like she had done this trick to us multiple times before already, which is why we know, which is why we catch on to it, huh? She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ah, you were gonna trick me there! Ah, I know your tricks, girl. I knew it, huh? I can see right through you, Sayori.
It's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So, either you're not hungry, or wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. I see right through you, girl. You're transparent to me. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option, the very last one.
Ah, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Oh no, she was giggling about the book. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell Luda to let me borrow some money.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen too much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution, Sayori, not revolution. It's not the French Revolution. Viva la Revolution! Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us. Isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Yeah, she's a evil mastermind, okay? She's got those little devils on her shoulder, you know? You know in cartoons you have like a little devil on one shoulder and a little angel on the other one? Sayori only has a little devil. I don't know what happened to the angel. It either got killed by the little devil or it just fell or she like threw it off. She left it behind. But there's only that little devil whispering evil things into her ear. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have to come if there weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whap! Whoa!
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! Was...
Huh? A cookie! Wait, somebody threw a cookie in her face? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Did Natsuki make cookies? And then she heard her that she got tricked by Sayori and now she's mad? Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Wow, you're not even hugging Natsuki? Jeez, just eat it. It's a damn cookie. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Oh, you sneaky girl! Oh, I thought she was just hugging her, you know, to, see? That was the devil. The devil talked in here, alright. The devil told her to plan, alright, sneak up behind her, pretend to hug her, and then when the opportunity rises, quickly take a bite out of the cookie. Oh, you are so evil, Sayori.
Hey, did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes.
That's coming from the girl that both looks the youngest and probably is the youngest as well. No, she actually is the youngest. I remember that correctly.
Monika, can you tell Sayori? Huh?
Natsuki glances around. Wait, is Monika not here? Monika isn't in the club room.
Where's Monika anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Huh?
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I don't know. If we combine these three girls, all of their good qualities into one, I think we get a pretty amazing waifu.
That's true. Excuse me?
Of course, Natsuki gets offended by that. Huh? I'm not good enough? Huh? Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry. I'm super sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
I don't think she has a boyfriend.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall.
When I heard period, I thought something entirely different. Okay, yeah. The last class today was study hall.
To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That's a bit unusual for the club president. Isn't the club president supposed to be very punctual?
It makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika.
I don't really. I kinda just started recently. Always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika.
That's... Monika looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Luda.
Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to put any pressure on you or anything.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really, no.
I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet, of course, onto her manga collection. Bam bam bam. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of that book that Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's and Monika's conversation.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though.
Huh? What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event.
I feel like we should just rename the club, right? Just like book club. Okay, that doesn't sound exciting either. But something that isn't a lie and it actually sounds more exciting than literature or book club, right? Manga club, that could work, although, you know, reading club, no, that doesn't sound exciting either. Oh man, is there even a way to make like anything to do with books, literature, reading? Like, can you guys come up with a word for the club and then make it sound exciting that someone who just hears that, you know, the name of the club actually go like, whoa, okay, I'm willing to check that out. I don't think you can do it, right? I mean, manga, you could say manga club, but it's not only about manga here, so that would kind of be a lie. Oh man, it's just really hard to put a spin on literature and make it sound cool and hip.
So, it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking things really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh. That's a good point.
In that case,
do you think food will do the trick? What kind of the F word? That's the F word for Sayori. She hears food like, oh, food? What, huh?
Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes!
Good thinking.
Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry, of course. Didn't you just eat like 1.5 cookies? Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason that I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, damn, you scared me, girl. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Hey, that would be a cool club. Does your school have a napping club? If so, I'm going there every day after school.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know?
Aw, don't remind me about that.
You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. Not about my precious anime. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard.
It's true though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
That's what I do best.
It's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Huh? Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time, huh?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Huh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair's just really hard to get right.
And here I thought that, don't like older women get short haircuts, similarly like Sayori's, for the convenience of it? Because, it takes much less effort and time to maintain it. And then hers is really hard to get right? Damn. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Is it toothpaste though, huh? I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, it's like you're trying to show off cleavage, but you don't even have that much. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet, huh?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Yeah, if I'll just fix her right up and then all the guys will be right over her. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Haha! Oh, she's kinda close to us.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Huh? You mean I'm kind of the opposite, right? Normally you want a guy to unbutton your blouse. I'm buttoning your blouse up. Don't say that! You make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this.
We're good and close friends, right?
Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful! The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Yeah, this is like kid size. Come on, Sayori.
It did when I bought it.
How many years ago? If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Oh, that is actually a good thing. I gotta applaud that. Like, yeah, okay. That's actually a good way to measure things, Like, hey, the button doesn't fit anymore. There's only one reason for that. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. Oh, it's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. She likes it unbuttoned.
Phew, that's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Hey, if that was all the difference it took to get a boyfriend or not, just one button? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So, that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Ah. Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Oh, it is for me. Jeez, a guy playing with a girl's buttons. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are getting better at we are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Half joking. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Monika suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Luda, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.